Philip Doyle, who is getting ready to kick off right now, may be the best kicker in the country, the All-America for Alabama. He's icy cool, and against Tennessee, 40 seconds, 47-yard field goal, 4 seconds left, won it for Alabama 9-6. So kicking may be the difference today. Back to you guys.
Stan White buried. Byron Holbrooks. 3rd down and 15. And a whistle. From the end zone. Intercepted. Ephraim Thomas. There is a flag on the field. Gary Hollingsworth sets up the Tide from the 5. The pitch to freshman Chris Anderson, and he'll lose 5. Sets it up for Anderson. Anderson dashing a yard shy. 3rd and goal. Robert Jones and Martin Houston in the backfield. It's Robert Jones scoring for Alabama. If Tennessee loses and Auburn wins, Auburn goes to New Orleans in the Sugar Bowl. 3rd and 7, pass by White. Complete. It's Fred Baxter picking up the 1st down. You're still going with the high percentages passes, the dink and dunk, just getting some confidence early. 1st and 10. Darrell Williams showing his speed and bouncing out to the 50. Richie Nell. Barefooted boot inside of the 20, bouncing at the 11. Will they chase it down? No. Touch it back to the 20. Auburn will play here next year as the home team. Hollingsworth to Turner. Makes the move to pick up the 1st.
So you remove 3 of the biggest contributors from an offense that was average anyway, and the results have been catastrophic.
6 defensive backs in for Auburn on 3rd and 7. Pick up the 1st. Does Alabama. That's Derek Lassick out of the backfield for a gain of 16.
He thinks, I'm going to scramble. All of a sudden he looks out and he sees Finkley. Finkley is all by himself. Now look at this. There's not a player within 20 yards of him.
The punt to Wasden. Wasden gets the corner. Shane Wasden. Still on his feet at the 40. And down him there. He's an excellent punt return man in his first game as the head coach of Bama against Auburn. Boy, bullet pass held on by Joseph. Gets the 1st. Racing down the sidelines to the Bama 30. James Joseph. 29 yards.
It's an outstanding defense that limits you on 1st downs.
2nd and 9, passing all the way. Stan White up and over. The defense incomplete.
Pass interference.
Got the pass interference on the pass to Victor Hall. The reverse is dropped by Casey and recovered by Thornton. George Thornton. Shane Wasden's already run one back 29 yards in this game.
Williamson.
Well, Tank really got all of that one. Back to the 20 is Wasden. And out of bounds.
Throw a flag.
They did.
That's unnecessary. It shouldn't even happen like that. Once he's out of bounds, let him go.
The original starters in the backfield, Joseph and Danley on 1st and 10. Stacy Danley. Tackled by Stacy Harrison. 2nd and 4. Here he is again, Danley. Hit first by Stacy Harrison, and another flag falls.
Jim, in a rivalry that is this intense, it is very hard early on to control those emotions. Consequently, you make errors like holding.
Probably the last play of the 1st. Well, Incomplete pass will stop the clock, and another penalty.
Pass interference on the defense. The penalty is at the spot, but it's an automatic first down.
The present-day Arkansas coach. Automatic first. Danley on the run. Fumbles the football, but it goes out of bounds.
Gained 4 yards on the fumble, too. Sells out every play, scratch you, hold you, whatever it takes. He needs that neck, though. He's going against Walter Tate, the nose guard. They go face to face.
2nd and 2. It's Richardson. Looks as though he'll have the first for Auburn. Alex Smith in the game as a running back. Smith gets the run. Smith picks up a quick 7. This is a guy Pat Dye is really high on at the moment. 2nd down and 3 in Alabama territory. It's Alex Smith again on the pitch. First down for Auburn. Bouncing around is Smith. Alex Smith inside of the 15. And another flag on the tail end of it.
And again, I tell you, he has not had much playing time, but he can run.
Face mask penalty on the offense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. Should be a first down.
3rd and 6 after a momentary stumble. He pays for it. Stacey Harrison blitzing in and taking him down.
He's a vicious hitter. He's also very fast.
Nell has to punt. And straight into the end zone. Auburn has fumbled once inside of the 20. 2nd and 7. John Wilson coming in. They get the pass over him to Anderson. A loss of yardage. And a jam here. 3rd and 14. Hollingsworth. Nice pass. Complete to Lassick. And that's a Bama first down at the 32. You saw it, the Tennessee score, tack on another touchdown for them, now leading by 8 in the 4th. Trying to wrap up the Sugar Bowl bid from the SEC. As Lassick this time gets the run. Runs into Rocker. 2nd down. Call it 4. Lassick getting a workout now, getting the first down. Bumped out by Wiley. All these penalties, it seems like a whole game's worth. Look at this, faking the reverse. Hollingsworth. Nope, can't get away from James Willis. That's mismatch of speed.
Okay, they certainly miss you, kind of like Chuck Webb at Tennessee. Back to you, Jim.
2nd and 16, Hollingsworth gets it away to Turner. Turner turns it upfield and into Auburn territory at the 47. That'll set up 3rd and about 3.
Woodson was suspended for missing a practice last week. His car broke down, but he never called the coaches.
3rd and 3. Holding on was Lassick. Bobbled it for a moment, but he picks up the first. 2nd and 8 play. Hollingsworth tucks it under. Felt the heat from Ricky Sutton.
Hollingsworth could be hurt, too.
4th and 7, and Tank Williamson's back in. Shane Wasden waiting at the 10. Tank's punt, 1 bounce into the end zone. 3rd and 8 for Auburn. 4:30 to go in the first half. Stan White with time, zips it, and intercepted. Intercepted by Alabama.
Ryan Stutson with the pick.
Turner is the single back on 2nd and 10. Lamont Russell about a yard shy of the first. From 31 yards, Doyle is good. 10-0 Crimson Tide. You're right, Tim. He is the next thing to automatic college football. Auburn has had 3 punts blocked this year. Nell felt some heat. He got a low driving punt away to Anderson. And although it's not a big return, Bama is set up at its own 40. Had a nice visit there this week. 2nd down and 10. And it's stripped away by Rogers. Lamar Rogers takes it away from Kevin Turner. He's getting ready on the sideline. Good protection.
Got him.
Joseph stops the clock inside of the 10. Taylor right, Casey left. Looking left. Touchdown, Auburn. Fred Baxter. Right before the half. Chris Dickinson handles the kickoff chores. Little quick onside kick. And recovered. Lead for Alabama, and the ball is knocked down.
That's the end of the half. They're pointing at the clock, but he already told us that the clock, which still says 4 seconds, is moot. Forget it. Time was being kept on the field. That's it.
And that's the end of the first half. Alabama leading it 10-7. And right now, let's send you to Andrea Joyce at the Downtown Athletic Club in New York, home of the Heisman ceremonies. Kevin Lee from the goal line. He's got a wedge. Lee to the 40. And out of bounds at the Auburn 38. Fireworks to start the second half. A 61-yard explosion to start the third quarter. Hollingsworth on the fake. He fumbled the ball, but he was down first.
Almost looked like he could have the INT.
Hank Williamson fields the low snap. His punt heads into the end zone. And Auburn will start from the 20. Richie Nell. Oh, this one he did not catch. And it takes a backward bounce. Auburn unable to down it until it finally comes to rest at the Alabama 48. Tank to the 14, Wasden. Out to the 28, and Lorenzo Ward. We've called his name numerous times today. Double tight end formation. Here comes the blitz. Ward and company. Sullen gets credit for the sack.
Just came through cleanly. They outnumbered him on one side. You couldn't stop the ball. He came free.
Nell punts to Anderson. Run back from his 42. No yardage on the return. Coaches say he makes more plays than anyone on D. And now the flags will come out.
Dead ball foul, false start on the offensive line.
Williamson with a good punt. Fair catch called by Wasden at the 20. Richie Nell puts the bare leg on it. Anderson bobbles it a moment and safely goes out of bounds at the 43.
They call him Mr. Sunshine, always positive, smiling.
The reverse to Russell, Lamont Russell. He must have been 20 yards behind a line of scrimmage and is able to get back to where it's only a 5-yard loss. One man trying to put on a rush. Shane Wasden will run it back from the 12. Oh, what a hit. Stick put on him at the 20 by Chris Cochran. Richie Nell. This is the 8th punt of the third quarter. Fair catch made at the 44. Alabama's really had excellent field position in this quarter, but there has not been a single first down in the third. As these two tangle for a New Year's Day bowl berth in the Fiesta. The loser will go to Atlanta and play in the Peach. Junior Sewell. First down yardage to the 45 of Auburn. Quick pass to Lee. Makes the catch for a gain of about 4. 2nd and 6. Sewell with another burst and a first down for Bama at the 33 of Auburn. First down for the Crimson Tide, leading by 3. Junior Sewell, he's the hot man. You can see why. That's another first down carry. A gain of 11. He's 1 for 1 today. This will be a 40-yarder. Jeff Wall on the hold, and Doyle's kick. Good again.
Great play by his holder, Jeff Walls. The snap was a little bit off. He went up and got it and put it down quickly so that Doyle wouldn't lose his rhythm.
The boot drives Casey 2 yards deep. Whoa! Baxter in motion. Faking, rolling. White has a man out there, hits him. It's Baxter, the motion man. Junior Sewell dropped the football, recovered by Auburn. Fake to Williams, pass to Joseph, good catch this time, and trots out of bounds at the 8. 3rd and a yard to go. They go around to Baxter, he drops the ball.
Do you believe it?
That was a trick play coming around with Fred Baxter, who scored the Auburn touchdown.
Doesn't matter who recovers it, it's who ends up with it by the time that referee gets down to the bottom.
And he taps the shoulder of Alabama. The Tide has the ball back.
Turnover number 4 for Auburn. Try to surprise him, but that's Baxter. We saw him drop the pass earlier. Now he just dropped that by taking his eyes off of it.
2nd and 9, Hollingsworth on target to Russell. Facing 2nd and 7. Hollingsworth back to Russell. Makes a move to try to get a cut, and he went back to the first down yardage. Willis helped break it up. Now Tank. And there's a good reason why he carries the name. Drives him all the way back to the 13. Wasden hit by Lorenzo Ward. There's another one of your sticks. All right, Auburn trailing by 6. 9:50 to go. Starts the drive from its own 18 or 15. That pass overthrown. Hold on a minute. There's a man on the sideline. I didn't even see him. Greg Taylor with the reception.
Taylor's made more catches than anyone at Auburn since 1971. Terry Beasley.
Hammond coming in on him. And a flag falls on the sack.
They're going to call Chris Gray for holding.
2nd and 16, complete. Joseph at about a yard, maybe 2 yards short of the first. 2 seconds on the down clock. They're just trying to draw him off. Alabama did not bite. Senior from Satsuma, Alabama, Richie Nell. Punt is out of bounds on the near sideline. Then Alabama with the lead and the football, 13-7. Coming out firing, Lamont Russell out in front, and he's overthrown.
Personal foul on the defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
3rd down, 6 to go. Flicks it to Turner, and the tackle is very close to the first down. And Bama's going for it. Maybe they're trying to draw him off. No, they're going for it. And they've got it. Martin Houston. How about that gamble? 4:50 remaining. Junior Sewell. Inside of the 30. First down, Alabama. 2nd down and 9, and Houston, he's the guy who picked up the first down on the 4th down carry. This would give him the SEC record for most field goals in a career. More importantly, would put them up 2 scores. It's a 40-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Sack time for Alabama. 3rd and 11. Overton makes the grab, trying to make a move to the first down yardage. He's about 2 yards short. Must complete it. He goes for it all. Pedro Cherry, not even close.
First time in 5 years, Alabama has beaten Auburn.
This will send Alabama to the Fiesta Bowl and Auburn to the Peach. Couple of more snaps for Auburn. Curry coming in. There's a bomb. And an interception. Ephraim Thomas. The frustration for Alabama is over.